12 better or DirectX? Like straight up, I really don't know which one's better, bro. Like that's confusing on itself. Arigato. Nini-san. Arigato. I love. Fly me to the moon and let me become the director of control. Let's see what supernatural abilities this is and more.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything.
Is there like a graphical dip, bruh? Or is it just me? Arigato. Ni-san. Arigato.
You want to know. There are no. Stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
Did they get it up by now? Did they? Did they really? Did they really get it up and managing now? Now, where the heck am I on Facebook? That's where I want to know. Andre Martin. Leave me alone in my old age. God, I'm getting called uncle. Fuck, dude. Leave me. Oh, wait, is this how? Oh, is this how it feels to be old? Fuck, leave me to my own inhibition. Yeah, where's the live stream, bro? Oh, wait. Village. Is it there? Oh wow, it really is. Oh snap. Boom. That's how you get. Okay, at least I know now. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Michael Leonore has started your stream. Oh. I shared my own stream. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. oh, your stream's being shared. Okay. Good. Oh, God.
Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
Oh, I needed a fart.
No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here. Did you see anything like that outside?
No.
See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other... I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, the lockdown hold. The hiss escaping the building would be pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the...
With you on that, Emily.
It's better out there, dude. Look at Alan Wake, bro. Turned the whole fucking city into dark entities.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
So what am I? Like,
This
I'm
Trump
controlling her.
I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about it, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded like a deep space probe sending back down. But that's just a hypothesis. I need the gun to research. But you better hold on to that given the service.
I think I will.
Object.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all...
Object of power, bro. Homegirl.
Maybe.
Don't
It's
worry,
an
I'm not
object.
going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
Got it. Yeah. Then you got
So HRA stop you
real
from
life. You go.
becoming his.
What was that again? Yeah.
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything.
Doesn't the timing seem...
I thought that Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what...
I'm sure I'll have more questions.
So knowing that other members get... Okay. These are former directors, and then other members don't know what fully's going on. One of the directors shot himself. damage while low on health. Assets. Materials, mission. Collectibles. Portrait of director Zachariah Trench. What? Who? Frick, what actor is that? That's a known actor. I believe he is a known actor. I'm unsure how known his circle is, but for sure, nah, known actor. House memory. What is that? Collectibles! Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Shizz Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. She is turning 46. Oh. Was it a visitor's evaluation? I think I read that. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Dr. Rodriguez. At least people here know about, like, supernatural events. It's just... bruh. I need a good shitter, bro. When she get a suit and everything? That's all I'm wondering, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Technological restrictions. Examination of the paranatural topics. Technological limitations of the oldest house. Summary: the oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collecting the consciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new, and there's cultural blank for the oldest house to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology trends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 419-1935. 419-1935 for full report. Oh, exploding cell phones. Ha! Treating everything like a... Oh, wait. Yay, yay, yay. Personal mods. Health boost. Health per element pickup. Executive / dead letters. Main mission. Executive and dead letters. Just shoot them. Like, I don't want you hanging around. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That creeps me the fuck out, bruh. Like, dude, like, You ain't there, but you there. You know what I mean? Like, bruh. Executive affairs. Can't I do something about them? Hey.
Reminder. If you experience an unanticipated building shift...
I need to pay.
Follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention. If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to
Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of all responses. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. It's fucking weird that she was instated right away. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, that's fucking creepy. Bureau of Control. Reminder, drafting any public-facing material while penning any notifications of death related to the Willow Awe. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Words/phrases to use. Service of his or her country. Regret, proud/pride will be remembered. Word phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood/bled, loss, apologies, and sorry. Was the Alaska mission what I think it was? The mission of Alaska. Ba-boom, boom. Ba-boom. Bow, ba-bow, bow. Bow, wow. Bow, 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 bow. Body's not here. Everything's still intact. Central executive. Oh, okay. Enter. Examination of paranatural topics, control points. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When appropriate, harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in blank arrangement. The surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using blank within 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or blank or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us oldest house and work more confidentially inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to blank. Refer to file 725-2788 for full report. Is there like time shifts and anomalies? Because like the file report sees dates, dude. Like dates when
There it is again. Our welcome message.
a shift in reality, you know what I mean? Like, dude, that's like fucking sick. Bro. Bruh. That bloody, bruh. Bruh, that was serious, dude. Travel costs. Visit the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Inn, Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato, Balco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Accommodations $800, meal $700, gasoline $200, and a mini bar $313. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Woolley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. The boys and research said performing rituals may help identify any place of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Hell yeah, dude. Gotta combat the stress somehow, dude. That's the ritual. Get lit, bro. I see you, agent. I see you, FBC agent. I see you, brother.
Overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Ah! Oh, how did I get in here, bro? Whoa, what the fuck is this? Record keeper, let's go. My homegirl needs to use the restroom. Unstable area notice. Due to the recent fluctuation in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Stable, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, high likelihood of unanticipated frequent. We on red lockdown. We on red lockdown. Got so many going in around. Anything in the men's? More equipment. Let's go. We saw it inside of doors. Put fingers? Wait, what? Alright, I'm kind of creeped out, bro. Damn, that was long ass dialogue, bro. You done? You done, bro? That was a long ass dialogue while I get my weed ready, bro. That's all I gotta say about that. I cleanse you!
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA. The disc held...
I'd rather watch it on y'all. Barrier. The hysterized field is psychologically defined. His barrier is pure. You can escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods to recover the marine. Destroy their multiple concentrator and destroy the hysterized in the area. Refer to the full report.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disc held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disc, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
What does that mean, bro?
Communications. We're on the right track.
Bro, this just, like, this came out about the same time as Tyon made the Bureau of Truth, I think, maybe, like around his writing process. So, like, great minds think alike, bro. Bureau of Control, Bureau of Truth, bro. Dude, fucking government conspiracies got me this year, bro. Like, freaking, yeah, conspiracy theories, dude. Dudettes. Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from the toaster, and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would. Learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs the place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. I am gonna make a God. I had to use God's dialing. I had to use my dialing plate for God. But I'm gonna make God. Singing fishes. 17 damage. Damage while on health. Ayy. Correspondence. Approved terminology reminder. Dead letters. Mr. Governor. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folks to fix it. I got my wife, one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit the button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. It says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of this fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can he come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. My wife's upset. We got a singing fish. Gone is like the devil. He be saying curse words and just cursing me out. When can get here? Dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that researchers' teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archives will allow us to preserve these words into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the postal services and undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to Oz or other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Thank you. God, my essays, bro. Dead presidents? To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower. I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Dude, my dude got James, bro. The homie James, bro. Book Club Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch, so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading. Penny Bartwell. They had a book club here. Book club. Oh. What's up, zap 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 zip zap 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 zap. That's what it fucking sounds like, bro. You get it. There's spirits in the building. It's the oldest building. Oh god.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Yay! Yay! Will this wall crumble? Cleanse! I cleanse you! Oh, it's the floppy disk.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Ah! The hit noise is burrowing into the astral plane. The secret base. The floppy disk is now bound and delivered. The hiss antagonist is seeking the astral plane.
You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This
Oh wow! Now I understand what. Now I understand why some stuff would get exploited here. Book club notes for our penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was all right. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got really annoying real fast. Best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech, and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns, space hippies, or a bad-ass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me the up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. A battery cylinder launched. Oh, it records my abilities too, damn. The Hiss Ranger. The Rangers from the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expedition force. Their Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained in using a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during all responsive threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some additional outfit Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some protective defense. Considering advanced training by Hiss Rangers are capable of playing in a situated field, considering human mindset and an degree is able to tap into combat training and utilize it. Further observation refer to the file blank for full support. Service weapon, and then the containment procedure. Oops. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. Form is variable. Unbound the object allows per texture to lift material and throw it at a short distance. See Dr. Darling versus the opposite. Research stolen Soviet material located in regions and with the CIA and the diskette like launch codes to blank missiles believed to be preserved against playing after being returned to America. That is, the scout began throwing patriot hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant CIA tipped the Bureau and it was requested or questioned by the next Anybody else want to fuck with me?
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Oh, letter sacks. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on an Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by eating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to blink. So another awe behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign or fearfully executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring blank, blank, and blank for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Don't say Marshall Fieldbrew. Of control, pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector level elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directional override in the maintenance once the director is satisfied with the situation and is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building is only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some of the complicated systems that security and researchers slapped together. Can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process does not the same as directional override, so stop saying so in the documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understands how this mess all works. Okay, Marshall. Saw, dude. Come at me, bro. Asshole. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Is this where I'm supposed to be? That's sealed off. I just cleared this room. Gave me an energy boost. Data breach. System security evaluation confirmed data breach. Summary. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Strigens, Rubens Nogrea, Otto Klomaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jacques Sachainen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigations team. Further action is pending. My bad if I butchered those names, fictional names, and or them secret Easter egg names. Yay! Doorway, boys.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's Suspicion Column. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell.
Oh.
Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since.
Dun,
I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot.
My dude could have just like rolled
Luckily,
off the bed.
I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Is there really like programs like that, bro? You know what happened? I was under the bed. I want to hit you with the music, bruh. Where y'all evil spirits at? Hit you with that music, bruh.
This must open the door.
Oh, bruh. I was not expecting that, dude. Okay. Let's go, hey. You shut up, voices. In my head, I hear you alarming me and that. So I don't get copyright. In my head. In the head. What the fuck? Haha. Come out in the hallway, bitches. Can I farm this? just like. Maybe I should wait a bit. That was a good little farm. I was like, whoop de doop de doo. Back and forth, yahoo. Like, what was triggering that, bruh? Now I know what Angry Joe meant when he was like, oh, dude, like, just stand right behind here and you're all Gucci. And I'm like, bruh, like, oh. Like, one of these voices has a name. We know it's Tomase. So it's like one of the workers was speaking out inside the anomaly. If you put on subtitles, so if you haven't played this before, about not knowing the story. I'm a story man. I love reading game stories, all that. Depending on, dude, that the freaking new Doom's like that's some good writing there. Freaking Doom guy is the dude, like good writing there. Final Fantasy, even though you got your corny ha 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 ha, it's still like the bathrooms are dark. I would not want to pee in a dark bathroom. It's like the nightmare. It's like peeing in the woods. Nothing bad about the woods. It's just uncomfortable. In the dark in the woods is what I mean. This morning, afternoon, you're Gucci, like, okay, I'm marking my territory. I do want to just go.
They can fly now. Great.
Aha! I don't want you getting close to me, you creep. Oh god! That was not creepy like, dude. That was just not cool, bro. I am not here. Fuck off! Fuck off, boss. Dude! Oh my god, bro! Fucking, henchman! Alright, for that, I need to do 5 push-ups. Fuck. Alright. Let's go. Fuck you, camera. I can't capture push-ups. Every time I die, we do a workout. Cause fuck that boss, bro. Gotta pump yourself up. I get it. You creepy a fuck, dude.
They can fly now. Great.
Run upstairs. Yes. Yay! Go fuck yourself! Why you being a pussy? Stop running!
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
So these are all messages that go around the office. Tea time. Yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard of Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies going drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any about to who he wrote it. You wouldn't have nobody heard anything about it. What'd you say? See you Sunday, Jim. No, Jim. I haven't heard anything about it, bro. Rate a file.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
That was
The
him.
Hiss got him.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier than... Hey, are you still recording this?
A spate of disappearance was traced out of home and city, but where BR agents discovered a child's located live. Search core, bro. Okay.
The hotline can't be far now.
The hotline can't be far now. Whoa. Boom. Fucking scared me, dude. God, that movie franchise and everything tight. Oh wait, reload efficiency? Wait, what? Wait, what? Fuck. Fuck, rate of fire right now. Like, I'll do that second, but I'm like, bruh, like, my reload speed like if I've ever, and I love shooting. Like, Director Trench. Hotline security log. Bill Everett. Carl Bishop? Who is... Bill Everett and then Carl Bishop. Sus.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic.
Motherfucker. Why is the dude using a rocket launcher? What the fo, dude? Who decided on that? Come at me, bro. Love a good fight.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream. Key has a black pyramid on it.
That was very elaborate just for a goddamn bridge. That was excessively. They're just trying to follow the board / long distance. Complete the astral plane challenge. Being proud not to like fucking glitch through all these. Like just get the ones you needed. How do I do this?
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Oh, bro.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
things change when you become director. Whoa.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you.
According to the testimony of the agents from Butt Home to Roadside Motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, discovered a room key, forming a ritual. The key opened the door marked an inverted black pyramid, which only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside the room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butt have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doorway paths and pathways since the occurrence. Identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butt home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house at the time of writing. Light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the sector. These all exist in the motel exactly.
Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
What the fuck, dude? There was not a door there. Oh. To all executive staff, I know there is some occurrence regarding our operation exceeding the annual budget, so as we are the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point drawing attention and to the U.S. Treasury without question, the BC is just another stretching someone we can know even as well as certain freedoms and how we operate our beginning years as electric cars. Trench, Director for Bureau Control. Uh-oh. Some stuff was happening. Mr. and Mrs. Potts, our Graham informed you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in an accident last week while trying his death to classify Yes, courageous dudes protecting nations against her enemies will be dreamed. Remember by this kind and colleagues. You got the payments for bringing take some time to house. Help the country. Howard J. Murray. Communications. Murray. You're an unrefined material. Hup, hup. Who would have proud simulated minimum? Creepy. Creepy, creepy. I bet there's gonna be a door opening right there. I feel it in my loins. What's up?
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it.
The initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various Facts, most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been showing all over the past week is not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherently immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is in contrast to that of other Hiss that have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material in the organism of Hiss corruption, sensibility on the Hiss corrupted enemy, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's psychology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Refer to blank for full report.
I'm glad.
Emily? Let's
Yes?
talk.
Of course.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
The oldest building. King of Peril. Foreign power. You will provide countermeasures strategy. Except in just them. You control things. These countermeasures, missions, will benefit you. We will give resources, rewards, for each completed countermeasure.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here.
Damn well.
Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Maybe you've been compromised. Worst missions. Directorial lockdown and Richie's curious studying Jesse looking for trenches missing sectors. Jesse sets out into the maintenance sector to find the directorial override and lift the internal lockdown. She's on a mission. His elevated agent's abilities. Bro, he has the same powers as me. Oops, you E. Oop, 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 oop. Neurology data has been replaced with a black now. Logic causes director to communicate with. Used by anyone other than direct the object will cause lethal. The object generally bound to Director Trench. The object's director's office placed on the desk. Northmore. Use of the battery assess or run on hotline. Overnight.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dream.
Hi, Jesse.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Situation's getting worse. I saw Trench.
Obscured personal mod com upgrade. Oh, it's because I formed that fucking weapon. God damn it!
weeks ago. Trench was furious. You don't think... Darling.
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing the boss?
I heard the Shizz attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the planet trying to...
Maintenance sector. What's the maintenance sector?
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
hands are cold. Fuck. Unique in their capability to grant certain individuals call these para-utilitarians. Para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian using the blank out of your power as an example. Some para-utilitarians can achieve to throw objects distance of as little as exactly determines paranatural. This is unknown, but it is largely believed that some exists within the body of that. Ooh, so your psychic brain is a muscle. Energy boost.
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
The hiss are tampering with it somehow, agitating it. Bring me back anything good?
Shut up! Shut up, Pope!
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Oh, this is the night, it's such a movement. Ooh. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. I wanna shoot stuff. I wanna shoot stuff. Guess what? Guess what I wanna do is shoot stuff. Hey. Oh, let's fight some fools. Fuck it. I just want to shoot some shit, bro. Let's fuck shit up. Where you at, motherfuckers? Woohoo! Yay! fun. This is fun. Need to go to I like how there's like a regular office, yet it's like creepy. It's a regularly creepy office. Straight up like, how do I maneuver through that? Let's go back there.
Hope has asked us to document this.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Yes, Atti.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
I can't cleanse this? Whoa. Creepy. Thank you. He looks like a sickly man. Like right as I said that, he like Thanos' away, bruh. You're a threshold remnant material. You're a piece of the encumbering paranormal activity which goes through astral or projectural planes, giving enigmas or not, questioning our belief in inanimate objects or if there isn't one or two more or even 4, 6, 7, 5 planes of existence and or even more, maybe even infinite. Just because maybe our feeble minds cannot comprehend infinite, I only say within a parameter.
What's down that way?
Oh. Ah! What the fuck? That fucking scared me, bro.
This place makes me nauseous. An object of power.
Go, Jess.
How do you think it got down
Go,
here?
Jess. Go, Jess. Go, Jess.
A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Right? Loving it first and it gets creepy. What happened to this one? Oh, hey. Ow. Motherfucker. Oh shit, I thought I was gonna fall. We're gonna play it safe. Thank you. Oh my god. Freaking leaped.
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
Yeah, I need my energy to bar for faster. See the Hiss try to keep up with me now. It's not even gonna be called the Hiss. Ritual impulse. Odd. Threshold Kids. The creepy cartoon. Brought to you by the Bureau of Control. Welcome to Threshold Kids, a PG Cartoon Network. Brought to you by the Bureau of Control.
I'm drawing the pyramid. The what? The pyramid. What's a pyramid?
Pyramid.
That pyramid. It's in the astral plane. Airplane? Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I'm sorry, but like the way that was said, bro. They just replaced the pyramid with something else. Oh god. Wait, she set that up alone sleep. My bad. My mind's in the gutter, bruh. My mind's way in the gutter. Oh my god. Like, if you didn't know it was supposed to be like a kids program, it was just like something creepy. You're a loaded asset.
Well done. You got the job. Which place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow?
Yeah.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation.
The janitors are
works on the
important,
task
but
board here.
where was the last?
You can do later. when you
Ati's
have
the
time.
new one.
Vacation. Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to that. Book club notes, which I do not really want to read right now. A black peel woman. Like, bruh, can you not be any more creepy?
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the light on.
Are you sure? Oh, God. That chick did a big oopsie.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
We need those pumps and converters online.
She knows. She knows.
I just wanted to make sure.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
Sweden, okay.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I was like, he sort of...
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
Shit, they want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
I should be going.
Thank you.
Right. You gotta lock down the lift.
fix this thing ASAP.
Trish's Warpath about his tennis report thing. He wants it to be known and wrote that he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did this is going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys. I don't know. No, I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt. I'm telling you, sir, to keep your hands best not known radar right now, you know? Until you're not even counting sometimes. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, I'm good. I'm good not watching that in full screen.
Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history.
The worst winter storm in Bureau history. That made sense. Field training acting complaint. I'd like to file a formal complaint. Read the unauthorized use of the voice and state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal would not give me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want to use the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation around my peers. I will hear from HR with this, and if necessary. Signed, Randall Polsk. Attention, maintenance staff and object power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago. Panopticon. Yeah. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple of weeks ago. and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert and immediately. Not trying to contain it on your own. And definitely don't bind it to yourself. Security Chief Simon Arisha. Hey Simon, got a message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Hachi, just tell him he'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstance should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yes, still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide the next step. Cheers, Lynn. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Ooh, drama book club. Unless you review by Captain Lopez. These days, most young novels intertwine the coming of age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance, unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is sometimes killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find a cure, they go on expeditions with uncharted territories. The people all live walled cities now because dystopian future. And along the way, they just have to fall in love. I like how we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for you. Yeah. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love and interest to go on and save the world. She knows this isn't her end for her, but the job can still get done. She dies out in unknown, alone, and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book 3 out of 5. I feel most of this teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I recommend it to my brother's kids. These teenage angst, just, I don't get it. You know what I mean? The merry-go-round, blah, blah, blah. Threshold, safe house object comprised. Vicinity, testing, blah, blah. Oldest house is a place of flux. Threshold appear longer. Oh, whoops. Boom, 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 boom. Training room.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Oh, whoops.
"45 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. "15 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Come on!
I need a pee.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. "60 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining. 15 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Ranger.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shit.
Get this. Where to go?